Welcome once again to Astrology for your birth charts, tarot and patro readings. Join me on this journey. This is an informational slide on the Earth Trine and how they are formulated in Vedic astrology. My subscribers and clients will be familiar with this slide. Should you be a new client or subscriber, please visit my website, or you can look at my previous videos to get a full explanation on this. Should you have any questions or queries, drop me a line at Astrology or zeta55@outlook.com. These are the trines in its zodiac layout to show you what signs are fire, earth, air and water, and it gives you an explanation in previous videos as to why I do the trines rather than the single zodiac sign horoscope, so that you can always drop me a message or a request at zeta55@outlook.com. This final informational slide tells you about the synergy between Vedic astrology and tarot based on my research at Astrology. And I ask that you look at it, you understand it, you digest it. If you don't understand, as I said, look at my previous videos or drop me a line at zetastrology.com or zeta55@outlook.com. Okay, we're getting right into the Earth Trine reading for the period May 1st to the 14th, 2022, and I'm using my 5-card spread once again for this period, and let's get into it. And the first card that we have for this period, which is your topic, the situation, the question of your goal or your finances, whether it's career or relationships, it's the Ace of Swords. And the Ace of Swords is all about new plans, new ideas, two sides to a story. You have the picture there of something jumping from one side to our next. So is there a breakthrough? Are you going to get the green light to do something? You need to think with your head, not your heart, because remember, the swords is all about intellect, communication, and it's telling you that focused attention is necessary here if you are to succeed. So probably your mind is all over the place, Earth Trine. And remember, Earth Trine, you are Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, and you must be clear of your intentions from the start to form a workable plan. And the upright sword is similar to that of the upright wand, signaling a green light for you to go ahead and do something. So you might be indecisive here, but it's telling you that you have the mental sharpness, you have the mental clarity to attempt a good idea, but it must be logical. The Ace of Swords often represents a new attitude replacing an old one. So are you feeling a transformative kind of emotional feeling right now, Earth Trine? Because this Ace of Swords, with this clarity, you can now see both sides of the situation. You are now in a position to judge wisely. Whatever the situation is, you can call upon to use your reason, and you can approach it in a logical manner, because you are seeing both sides of the story. You must think with your head now and not your heart, because the swords is all about your intellect, that mental clarity, that mental astuteness. You may find this very easy or very difficult to do depending on your own capacity. You have to listen to both sides of the argument before making a decision. So if it is that you have to make a decision to move ahead or to let go of something, because you have to deal with your finances, with your career, whichever area that you are focusing on here in terms of making that decision, that mental clarity where you have to judge both sides. Find out the facts first and then use your head to sort out any problems. And if you have been involved in ongoing conflict or negotiation, this ace can signal a breakthrough, because the sword cuts through trivial, like those trivial or frivolous issues to reach a balanced solution for both sides. The swords also deal with matters of the law and legalities, so that the ace may suggest the beginning of some legal issues for you, because the ace is beginning, not end. So it is not the end of any issues, it's the beginning of the issues for you. And the influence to this mental clarity, or this situation that you are having with the Ace of Swords, is the Two of Wands. So it tells you have to make a decision, because the Two of Wands is all about deciding which course of action to take, waiting for the signal to act, waiting for the right time. And the Ace of Swords is telling you, yes, you have to act, but you have to act after thinking about it. Look at both sides of the story, because it's a crossroad. The Two of Wands is telling you you are at a crossroad. So if it is that you do not take the time to make that decision properly, it may not end in your favor. And the Two of Wands could also mean travel overseas, power, that kind of thing. So that the Ace of Swords is telling you have to look at two sides of the issue, whether it's your relationship, your career, whether it's your finances. And the Two of Wands is telling you, that it brings a decision that you have to make, whether to stay or to go, or what you are used to or what you are looking forward. And remember, the Ace of Swords is telling us that is something new, that you are going to seek something new, because the Ace is all about new beginnings, right? But the Two of Swords can suggest that you are bored with your current life and you want more. On the outside you may appear to have it all, but changes have been occurring within you, and you want that change for some time. And the Ace of Swords is the topic, is that is what you want. You want something new. You want to be or something new, or do something new. You have a new plan of action or a burning desire to do something else. So that the Two of Wands is telling you that you may feel that your fires have been burning low, and that you are in dire need of a new lease on life, change of scenery, change of faces. So you have to make that decision somehow to get that change. And the gentleman there is relaxing and speaking to nature and the birds, but it's all good. It's not something that will bring you obstacles or delays. So that the Ace of Swords, the topic here is to focus your attention on what you want to succeed in, because that decision depends on you, on your mind, on your intellect, on your clarity. And the Two of Wands is telling you that you have to make that decision. And you and your attitude is the King of Pentacles. So that for you to get that change, that success you need, that new scenery, that change of face, you have to be matured about it. You have to have that Midas touch, and business and successful business will be coming to you based on your decision, because the King of Pentacles is all about a mature male who will achieve success. It's that inference of success, wealth, luxury, successful business, an empire, luxury, the Midas touch. So that the new beginnings and your decision is going to bring you success. And that is the character and attitude that you have or should have. And probably it's a mature male coming into your life to give you that confidence, that attitude that you need to take that decision, to be creative, to have that change of pace or change of scenery. And the timing here is the Seven of Cups. And the Seven of Cups in a reading, or the timing, and remember cups with the timing is months, but the Seven of Cups is all about self-examination, finding yourself, where you fit in, understanding yourself, and achieving personal fulfillment, so that you're searching for a purpose. So take these months. It's telling you that it may happen within months, or that you need to look at things on both sides, like the sword tells you to do. The Ace of Swords tells you to look at things on both sides, so that don't do it quickly. Take some time, and maybe take some months to look at things, research things, delve into the issue, make sure you have all the facts, that that you make that proper decision through the Two of Wands. So that take the advice from the King of Pentacles, that mature male who may come into your life to help you achieve success and abundance. So that the Seven of Cups telling you, take that time to get that personal fulfillment, to see where you can fit in. And it's all about you. This reading seems to be all about you and what you want, what you seek for yourself. But the way you go about it, this is what the cards, they are advising you to do. The way you go about it needs to be logical, needs to be with maturity and wisdom, to take that decision. You are searching for that purpose, and it's going to take you a while. It doesn't come today. It may not come tomorrow. It's going to be some time. And when the Seven of Cups appears in a reading, it is a good indication that the time has come to take stock of your life. That there are questions that you need to answer about yourself, and how you view things, and how you view people around you, and what advice do you take from them. And this is telling you that a mature male is probably something or someone that you should take advice from. It is very possible that something has happened in your life, a major incident that have you rethinking, that you need to take a new direction, to get a change of scenery. You may be painfully aware that you are seriously wanting or lacking. There's a weakness somewhere in certain areas of your life. Is it how you look at things? Are you somebody who take things quickly? You don't think that you are not aware of the consequences of your action. You could have a feeling of not knowing who you are anymore, or not knowing what you want, or what it is that will make you happy. But you take those quick decisions. These cards are telling you no. It's going to come. Success is going to come. Abundance is going to come, because the King of Pentacles is there. But you need to look at yourself and your weakness, and why that taking decisions sometimes may not bring you what you want. Maybe you don't look at both sides, because the Ace of Swords is telling you that you need to look at both sides. The Two of Wands is even telling you that you have to take a decision to get that change. So that, are you indecisive, or are you so assertive that sometimes you don't understand there are consequences to action, so that you have to stop the drifting, let go of old things, and be happy about yourself, self-fulfillment. The Seven of Cups suggests that regardless of how you have felt up to now, you are really discontent. You are really not happy about who you are and where you are. So that the Ace of Swords is telling you that look at it logically, look at both sides. The Two of Wands is telling you take a decision. The King of Pentacles is telling you, hear what? Take some advice, look around you, take your time, understand that there are resources there to assist you, and the resources could be in the terms of a mature male. The timing will take some time, because it's the Seven of Cups, it's months. And the outcome, the answer to all of this, the lesson, the advice, the resolution, is the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords, again, is not quick. It's about slow healing. It's about progress, but slow. You are in calmer waters. You want to find a safe harbor, shelter from the storm, but the situation is calming down. But you can overcome difficulties, but you have to have that focus from the King of Swords, because the outcome that you want is, you know, you want to remember that there is a good chance that you might be one of your own worst enemies. You know, that no matter how depressed you may feeling, or feeling down, or lethargic about your life, the Six of Swords acknowledges that you're not in a good place right now. You know, you may find it hard to function on a day-to-day basis. You may feel that you are just going through the motions of living. But the Ace of Swords is telling you to look at both sides. You know, you are taking things on yourself that you may not have the whole picture. You may not be looking or researching properly. You may not have made that proper decision, because, you know, you still feel lethargic. You still feel like you're not going anywhere. You feel like the whole universe is against you. You know, you have been through a tough time, and you know, you're probably suffering from physical and mental exhaustion at this stage. You may be in a depressing situation, but distance yourself from your problems at the moment to gain a new perspective. You know, look at what is in front of you rather than what is behind you. Learn the lesson from what was behind you, because you can, you know, you can recharge your batteries from the Two of Wands. That's what the Two of Wands here is telling you. Even though you are depressed a little bit, recharge your batteries. Take a logical approach. Look at both sides through the Ace of Wands. It's going to take some time. The Seven of Cups is going to take some time. But, you know, prepare to address the real problems. And the real problems is within you, because you are seeking self-fulfillment. You need to self-examine yourself. You need to look within. You know, no matter where you go, you will probably feel similar issues and situations develop, because I mean, we all feel lethargic and weary and depressed and overburdened at times, and you must reflect on this and question the role that you yourself play in the ongoing drama in your life. You know, you may be bringing problems from your past that you can't let go of into your present, and it will affect your future, because this is the outcome we're talking about here with the Six of Swords. So that, you know, look at the situation logically, look at both sides, make the decision, take the advice, understand that it is not a quick outcome. It tells you that the outcome is the Six of Swords, and it very much depends on who you identify with in moving forward and taking that role, so that you can become creative, you can become mentally stable and have some relief from yourself. Thank you once again for sticking with me and viewing my videos. I ask that you share, you sign up, you subscribe. You know, Bhagwan is always there, whether he is physically or mentally with us, in our bodies, in our minds, in our hearts, and we need to understand his messages and his interventions in our lives and how he enhances our lives. You know, thank you for listening, and I hope something new and exciting enters your thoughts and enables your dreams. I would like that you be safe, you are happy and healthy. Until we meet again, with Bhagwan's blessings. See you next time. Bye.